From Traditional Art to Digital Art. Artie's Cultural Journey. Once upon a time, there was a little traveler who lived in the digital age, but whose heart belonged to traditional art. His name was Artie. With his magical tablet on his back, Artie traveled around the world, discovering artistic treasures and bringing them into the digital world. He believed that every culture had a story worth telling and every artwork carried a piece of history. One day, Artie arrived in Kütahya, Turkey. There he met Egehan, a student from Ataturk Secondary School. "Welcome to Kütahya, Artie," said Egehan. "Let me introduce you to our famous tile art." Egehan showed him beautiful ceramic artworks decorated with colorful glazes and elegant patterns. For centuries, Kütahya's tile artists had transformed clay into masterpieces filled with history and creativity. Inspired by the beauty of the tiles, Artie used his magical tablet to transform traditional patterns into digital artworks. His journey then continued to Greece. While walking through the historic streets of Plaka beneath the Acropolis, Artie met Kostas. Kostas introduced him to traditional Greek costumes and explained the history of the famous Tsolias costume, a symbol of Greek freedom and courage. Artie also learned about the traditional women's costume from Karpathos and discovered how clothing can tell stories about culture, identity, and history. After Athens, Artie traveled south to Sparta. There he met Amalia, who introduced him to the statue of Leonidas and the fascinating history of ancient Sparta. Together, they explored the House of Mosaics and discovered that Sparta was not only known for its warriors, but also for its artistic heritage. Beautiful pottery, sculptures, music, and mosaics reflected the strength and discipline of Spartan culture. As he left Sparta, Artie carried with him a deeper understanding of history and tradition. His next destination was Romania. There he met Dalia, who welcomed him with a smile. She introduced him to Romanian folk art, including hand-painted Easter eggs decorated with colorful patterns passed down through generations. They also admired traditional pottery, woven carpets, and detailed wood carvings. Artie was fascinated by the creativity and craftsmanship behind every piece. Using his digital tools, he transformed traditional Romanian motifs into modern digital designs, helping preserve cultural heritage for future generations. From Romania, Artie traveled to Italy. Dalila welcomed him and introduced him to the wonders of Italian traditional art. Together, they explored colorful Venetian masks, handmade ceramics, and the famous Murano glass artworks, known for their brilliant colors and delicate beauty. They also admired mosaics and frescoes decorating historic churches and buildings. Inspired by Italy's artistic heritage, Artie transformed traditional Italian patterns into creative digital artworks, connecting the past with the future. The adventure continued in Ukraine. Anna introduced Artie to the colorful world of Petrikivka painting, filled with flowers, birds, and nature-inspired designs. She also showed him Vyshyvanka, the traditional Ukrainian embroidery that tells stories through symbolic patterns. Artie learned that art can preserve identity, culture, and traditions for generations. Inspired by these treasures, he used his digital tools to bring traditional Ukrainian motifs into the modern world. Returning to Turkey, Artie arrived in Kastamonu. He climbed the famous clock tower and admired the city surrounded by endless forests. Later, he visited Nasrullah Square, where people gathered to share stories and enjoy traditional Turkish tea. At the Kastamonu Archaeology Museum, Artie discovered artifacts, traditional clothing, and cultural treasures created by many civilizations over thousands of years. Walking through the streets, he admired wooden carvings, woven textiles, and copperworks displayed in local shops. He also tasted delicious local dishes such as etli ekmek and banduma, discovering that culture can be experienced not only through art, but also through food. His journey then brought him back to Kütahya. There, Elif welcomed him into the elegant world of Turkish calligraphy art. Together, they admired flowing lines, balanced compositions, and artistic designs decorating manuscripts, mosques, and historical buildings. Artie was amazed by the patience and precision required to create each masterpiece. Every letter seemed to carry a story, preserving history and beauty through art. Later, Ahmet introduced Artie to traditional handicrafts such as diamond embroidery and needle lace. He discovered delicate patterns inspired by flowers, leaves, and nature. The intricate handmade designs reflected centuries of skill, patience, and creativity. Inspired by these works, Artie transformed traditional motifs into glowing digital